So I'm seeing a reflected log graph. So I'm going to try just log of negative x. So it's reflected around the y-axis. So that did that trick. And then I see the vertical asymptote is at x equals 3. So it looks like I want to shift that to the right 3 units, right? So I mean, I could just write plus 3, and that's what I need to do. Be consistent with what we've done in the past. We know when we shift to the right, it's usually a negative. You know, you don't have to change the sign because it's x minus h, so we don't really have to do it that way. So if I had written this in parentheses as um, the quantity x minus 3, that's consistent with a shifting right idea, and then the negative in front of that argument reflects it around the y-axis, or around, in this case, around whatever line it is. What is it, x equals 4? But maybe that's getting more confusing than we need to. So I've got it in the right spot. Now the only other thing I have to worry about is it's going through a stretch, and I see this graph is going through the point 1, 2, and this graph that I've got here certainly isn't doing that. So I've got to do some kind of shift going on here, or some kind of stretch. So I know I've got this. Let's see, get my board working here. So I know I've got y equals some stretch factor. Uh, I need more coffee. Let's see. Um, times the log, and I could use ln. That doesn't matter. Negative absolute value of x. You're right. I wrote too fast. Board's touchy. X um, minus 3. And since I know it passes through this point 1, 2, I'm going to substitute those values in and solve for a. Oops, I'm jumping ahead of myself here. Okay, so 2 equals a times the log of, well, let's see, 1 minus 3 is negative 2, and negative negative makes it positive, so the log of 2. So for this case, I think that stretched factor is 2 divided by the log of 2. So I'm going to go back to my calculator here, and I'm going to do 2 divided by the log of 2. And that pops that graph to the point 1, 2, and it has all the other features. So that is how you get the stretch factor and get the equation. Hope that helps.